Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm playing Ghost Manor on the Atari 2600. Ghost Manor is a game by Xonox, which was a division of K-Tel. You may have remembered K-Tel, better known for its pressing music collections on vinyl in the 70s and 80s than for video games. Well, in Ghost Manor you get to play as a boy or a girl by flipping the black and white or color switch. You can also change the difficulty settings. There's an easy, medium, hard, and hardest setting. The different settings allow you to collect more spears on the first level that you shoot on the second level. It'll change the monster from Rainbow Ghost to Bones, who's the skeleton, and that'll make it easier to know what difficulty setting you're on. It'll also make the axe-wielding mummy in the second screen move faster or slower, and it can also give you a lamp inside the mansion for screens 3 and 4, which will make it easier to get around. Also, the walls may move faster or slower depending on what difficulty setting you are on. You'll have 4 minutes maximum to save your friends, and that's indicated by the hourglass up top. Every 30 seconds you'll see it drop some sand. When you start off by collecting spears, and to do so, you run over the tombstones with the monster, and you can see the spear count going up. The second stage is kind of like Carnival in a way, where you shoot up at the targets as they go by, but you can see up in the higher areas it's very hard to see the bats as they're colored almost the same as the background. You have an axe-wielding mummy that's constantly chasing you down, and his chop pattern stays the same, but it'll change up depending on when you pass him on the bottom. And in more difficult settings, he moves across the screen even faster. Now, once you complete shooting everybody on the screen, you have to shoot the mummy last, and that allows you entry into the manor. Once in the manor, you'll have to press up against each of the coffins. What you want to do by pressing up against the coffins is you're searching for a cross. Now the crosses are important at the end of the game because you're going to be fighting Dracula, and you'll find one cross on each floor. You also can push against the walls to get bonus points when you're going with the wall, but if the wall's going against you, it'll run you over and kill you. One of the things I've learned is that even though it's not part of the real difficulty settings, using the girl is more difficult because she gets hung up on the walls a lot easier. Just like that. So I think I'll use the boy the next time I play here, because he seems to be able to slip around and not get caught as much. Okay, so I can switch to the boy with the black and white and color toggle, and just run over the tombstones again, pick up my 25, because I'm still on the easy setting, you can tell because I have Rainbow Ghost, and you can see the lamp up there. Now this isn't too difficult on this part. You might find it difficult at first to get used to it, avoiding the mummy, but I'll show some gameplay later of the more advanced modes, the harder modes, so you can see just how difficult it is. But I also like the graphics on this one. I mean, it's pretty good graphics for the Atari. I don't think a lot of people care for this game, but it's a good multi-screen game. There's variety in it. It'll change where the crosses are. The only frustrating thing is kind of pushing against these coffins, because sometimes you can push and it won't do anything. I've learned to kind of push towards and push down at the same time, and then kind of jiggle around. So once you got your cross, you can go to the next level upstairs, and there's a different layout, which is nice, which changes how you have to deal with the wall sweeping across. You gotta be very careful. Oh, I got lucky there. Got the second one already. Now the point of Dracula here is you've got to push him into the jail cell up there, the top little cells, and you've got to get him above you. You see how I barely touched him there with the repel? When you get him above you, you push the button to repel him with the cross, but it's very difficult to get him at the right angle. Okay, so I'm going to change my setting here. I'm going to keep my lamp, but I'm going to switch to bones. And when you have the lamp and you switch to bones, you only get 15 shots, but you can still see inside the manor. And as you can imagine, reducing 10 shots is not exactly easy on this. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You need 8 shots because you need to save one for the mummy. And it does get kind of intense sometimes. Alright, so I think we can do this. Alright, we got 6 shots, we got 4 guys. Gotta increase this accuracy, that wasn't good. Alright. That's good. See, I was focused so much on trying to make the shot, I forgot about the mummy and got a hatchet right in the head. Okay, let me put a little more focus into this. Alright, this is going a lot better. This guy's pretty slow and I couldn't even hit him. I'm really focused on not hitting the mummy. I missed him. I was too focused on not hitting the mummy, or having him not hit me. Okay, and you can see the walls moving a little faster here too. But I still have my lamp so I can see everything. Ugh. You don't know how many times it's the last one you go after. And it's random, so see, sometimes it's so hard to push against those coffins and get it to trigger. And with the speed of this wall, you don't have time to mess around. But you might as well get some bonus points. Come on, come on, come on. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I got stuck on the wall. Well, you know what's great about this is they've even got a death scene, which is pretty cool. I mean, so this has a lot in it, packed in it for a game that was a double-ender game. All right, so let's change this up a bit so you can see something else. I'm gonna do no lamp difficulty, and I got rainbow ghost, so I'm trying to remember, do I get 20 shots with this? Yeah, 20 shots. I think the mummy's moving faster, but I get 20 shots, so I should be able to get through this. I think the monsters up top move a little faster too. I can't be sure. Maybe I'll have to go back and look, but I think they're just a little bit faster. Ooh. Had to sneak under one of the double chops. Oh, he's on me so much, I'm having trouble focusing. There we go. Alright. Yeah, now, look at this. Only when the lightning flashes are you able to see. But the wall's slower again. So you can imagine the hardest difficulty is you have no light, the wall's moving fast, everything's just crazy fast. And you almost have to memorize the board perfectly. And it wouldn't be so bad, but you get hung up on the walls in the dark too. So come on. There we go. Ooh, I got the cross. That's a good sign. That's a good sign I can get out of here. Now, you get a free cross on the last screen. So you don't have to even get the crosses if you're good, because you'll get a cross at the end. But it's always good to have extra crosses, because you really got to drop down quite a ways to get Dracula, and then rappel him up to the top and get him into the jail cell, or the cell. Alright, doing okay here. Got both crosses, get my bonus, I got 3. Now just a matter of getting Dracula up there. Ah, see, I started way too late. That was not a good attempt at Dracula. He was moving faster too. Yeah, another thing I really like in this is the sounds. I mean, the background sound effects are really good, and the music is really cool and creepy. Okay. Let's give this a good shot. Been a long time since I've played this game. And I think I remember, after a while, that's the hardest part, is just getting the right timing on Dracula to get below him, to rappel him up into the cell, or the jail cell, whatever you want to call it. Can't call it a dungeon because it's way up in the top tower there. I mean, and you can see, like, you're up in those top towers on the final screen. They've mimicked the imagery pretty similar throughout the whole game, which I think is really good to have a nice cohesive feel to it. Alright, no trouble with them. Let's get some extra crosses, try and use for repelling Dracula. Get a few bonus points on the wall. Yeah, that's one. Good. I gotta make it. Yes. Cranking too. Come on, give me one right here. Nope. Again, I don't know if they use a random number generator to say, ooh, good. Like if you get your first or second or third, you get the cross, or if it's actually buried in a coffin. All right, there's all 3. I got 3 crosses. Come on, Dracula. And he has different paces depending on your difficulty too. All right, start dropping. Repel, 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 repel. Hey, I got him. There we go. And then you get your girlfriend, or your friend who's a girl. Not making any assumptions here. And you take her outside, and you get a happy little ending screen even, which you didn't see a lot on games back then. So that's good. That's Ghost Manor, everybody. I know some people don't like it, but I think it's a really good game. And considering I paid $5 for this, and there was a second game, Spike's Peak, on the other side, it was a pretty good deal. And Spike's Peak's a lot harder, and this one I think is a little more fun. But there's another spooky Halloween themed game for you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.